Okay, so Day of Bees by Thomas Sanchez is a book about a young girl who got left behind by Zermano, a really famous artist at the time, and it was during World War II, and Louise, the young girl, she was left in a city called the Village of Rain, and, well, rain, they were talking about, like, blood, because the mountainsides looked like they're stained by blood, and she was left there because Zermano thought that it would be safest for her to stay there instead of taking her with him. But he just left like that, and she didn't know where he went, and the only way she could contact him was through the letters, but she never answered back. So she tries to find a way to survive in this village where she knows nothing about, and it just doesn't work out for her because she gets in a whole bunch of trouble. This guy, like postman, he tries to rape her, and she's kind of scared, but she does whatever she can to get her letters back. She goes on missions, and there's this special character, and he's trying to kill people. He's called the Fly. And then there's this other character called the Beekeeper, and he's blind. And he takes care of the bees, and he helps her out, trying to survive and trying to get through this time. And at the meantime, the historian, the one who's reading all that's happening, he found her letters, and her letters tells about the daily lives and how she was, the ones she forgot to send to Zermano that were hidden underneath her baskets. And he's trying to find Zermano, which is now really old, and trying to tell him the story because Zermano has gone kind of like crazy, but it's a really interesting story, and I like how the author uses the different words. Some of them I didn't understand until I looked them up in a dictionary, and it made the story more interesting and more hooking in, and I always wanted to read something that would tell me more like about what's this, what's that, and you don't know what's going to happen next. And knowing about like all the different things you wouldn't learn about in a history book, all the fights and the little quarrels and arguments that they had, and it's really interesting. Day of Bees, it's a really amazing book, and yeah, you should read it.